I'm Megan Robinson, joined now by head coach of the Montana Grizzlies, Bobby Hauck. Coach, your team overcame a first half shutout and a second half power outage to come back and beat Portland State. What did you learn about your guys in that victory?
Well, one thing, we need to play better on offense in the first half. We played really well in the second half. Our defense was terrific. Just giving up three. Our guys are pretty persistent. They go hard. They play throughout, and it's a 60-minute game. Certainly, we were better in the end, but I'm glad it didn't end at halftime. We lost 3-0.
Talked about your defense having a good first half. One of the standouts on defense in that game was Jace Kluswich, had 2 picks in that win, earning himself Defensive Player of the Week honors. How have you seen him evolve throughout this season?
Jace's a guy who's improved a lot in his time here, and he's picked a good time towards the end of his junior year to be playing his best football. So he's a good dude. Everybody likes him. So we were excited for him to be named Big Sky Player of the Week. And obviously, when you're coming up with the ball in terms of takeaways, it's a big play for your team.
Eli Gilman rushed for over 100 yards for the first time since September in your win on Saturday. What do you think that does for his confidence as we approach the final game of the season and the playoffs?
Yeah, I don't think he's a guy that needs a confidence boost in any form. I think he's a confident guy, and anytime you're splitting carries between two guys, that 100-yard mark comes and goes a little bit. I think that generally speaking, if we were to give Eli the ball 25 times a game or 30 times a game, he'd eclipse that mark week in, week out.
Looking ahead to this weekend, the Brawl of the Wild, what word would you use to describe this rivalry and why?
Well, it's a big game in Montana. We don't have any pro teams, so we're the two focal points. We're trying to get our 75th win in this rivalry game. That's a lot over one opponent, and we certainly are going to try hard to get it. When you ask me for one word, I just use the term rivalry. It kind of defines the college football rivalry game in terms of the passion that surrounds it and the interest it garners in the locale of these two schools.
You held Dante Sacheret to less than 200 yards passing and only 6 rushing yards. How is facing a dual threat quarterback like Sacheret good preparation for facing another dual threat quarterback like Tommy Mellott this Saturday?
The key stat in that game is the 6 yards rushing, because he can really hurt people on quarterback run stuff, and a lot of it's escape stuff where he's got people in man coverage and their backs turned, and he just runs for touchdowns when he gets going, because he's extremely fast. Tommy is a fast kid as well, but it's a different type of preparation because the offense we're facing this week is more option based. He's reading stuff, and it's more designed quarterback run or quarterback read plays.
What would it mean to you to go into Bozeman and win the Great Divide Trophy for back-to-back seasons for the first time since 2015?
This is a big game on the schedule. Obviously, you're always trying to win it. The home team has had great success over the past few years and won by a large margin. So, for us, it'd be great to get down there and win it. And obviously, they're going to try really hard to keep it.